My lesbian friend was messing around with BF while I was out of town. I'll try to make it as short as I can, but so many messed up things happen. Basically, I went to uni in a different city with my then best friend. We had been friends for more than 20 years. And OFC, we lived in the same flat. I got my first BF the first year of uni, and we've been together for 1 month. Thank God it wasn't longer. She kept telling me all her life that she's a lesbian and you boys, and that I should address her as he, him, and all that jazz. And I did because I believed her and respected that. We would always go to parties and gatherings together, all three of us. And some friends and those friends who at that time were quite new kept telling me that something was weird, and that they're too close, and let me tell you, I should have believed them and moved on. One time they also kissed while drunk, and she kept telling me how gross it was because he kissed like a dog from the second we got back home. I got over it. A while later I went back home while she was still there. They were FaceTiming me while they were together in our apartment, and I thought, hey, that's nice that they are so close. When I came back, she confessed what she had done. You can probably guess what they were doing alone in that apartment, but that she did it because she's lonely and just wanted love, and in my shock, and I told her it's okay, and that we can move on. A little while later, after some exams, summer vacation came. So OFC, I came back home again, and now I had time to think about this issue without stressing about uni and other things. OFC, I realized how messed up it actually was, so I decided to call her and tell her that actually I'm still upset, and if we can talk it through, and her response was, oh, so this is not a good time to tell you that we're together then? The shock I was in was insane. I started crying and went out to my mother and told her everything, and she told me I was right for feeling this way. And with that power, I texted her a whole script of how that response was so insensitive, and what she did is really messed up, and that one of us will have to move out of that apartment because I no longer want to see her. Peas. I think they might still be together 4 years later, and they 100% deserve each other. Also, I have no regrets. He was violent when he was drinking alcohol and overall a misogynist, but being my first BF, I just got over a lot. Never again. And yes, it was super obvious that they had something with each other. I was just in denial. She would always be in his lap instead of me, and they would always hug and be by each other while I was looking at them, but they always told me that nothing can happen between them because she's a lesbian. Not.